One thing that pretty much everyone knows about Synergize, whether you're part of it or not even part of it, but you've heard of it, is this idea of relationships over everything. And a lot of the questions that we get or questions that people have is like, what is that? And we believe that an authentic relationship with another person is honestly the most significant and precious gift you could share with another human being.
The people that are members of Synergize have a giving heart. They're service oriented. And when you meet somebody, it's either a hug if it's Aaron or somebody shaking your hand and just being inviting to a group of people that you've never met before. You know that if you're in a Synergize event, they're out there to help, serve, and give.
When we say relationships over everything, what we really mean is when
Everything.
you're building, when you build the relationship, you're not thinking about whatever fruit is going to come from that relationship. You know, you're not saying, oh, I'm going to be friends with this person because it's going to give me the result that I want. You're saying, oh, I'm going to be friends with this person. I'm going to pour into that friendship despite the struggles that we have building it, despite the messiness of getting to know the most vulnerable parts of someone. And then whatever comes from that friendship, I'm just going to trust that that's what's supposed to happen and that it's good. And that if I foster the connection that I have with this person, it's going to grow naturally, it's going to be beautiful, and we're going to be able to change the world together through that.
It's just real. The thing we say about no jerks allowed, that's real. Like, we value who you are. And so that to me has created a space where all these things that are dividing the world right now, Synergize has created a safe space to belong here before you even believe in the relationships over everything. We want you to come before you believe that and show you what that looks like so that you grow into that yourself.
It's almost like when you meet someone from Synergize, you know, without even knowing they're part of Synergize. Like, I could just tell, you know, and if you're not part of it, you need to be, basically.
Every bit of Synergize since we joined it, you know, we joined and then had some health issues and we got COVID right after we joined and weren't able to take part in things right away. And a few months went by and then we finally made it to our first little get together, our first little event, and I mean, it really changed everything because we met people that day that almost instantly became like family members. Just being part of Synergize has brought family into our lives.
If you're able to belong, being your authentic self, then you're able to kind of become, you know, who you're supposed to become. Your stories truly is amazing. It's a one-of-one story, and to share that with somebody in its truest form, not in a rehearsed form or a way that you're trying to recite it a certain way, but the way that it comes out when you've got nobody to impress, it kind of creates this relationship that maybe if they had met you during that part of your story, maybe a relationship wouldn't have been built. But when you create that relationship with somebody, they can experience that story with you and stand by your side.